How about if I take a moment and say something really, really provocative and possibly unpopular? I totally disagree with winners never quit. Winners do sometimes quit on purpose. And that may mean you or I quit. Let's talk about that in this episode of the VO Heroes podcast. I bet we'd all love to have everything nice and neat and packaged and universal when it comes to how we pursue our personal lives, our social lives, our careers. But it's not. It's messy. It's imperfect. It's human. And one of the phrases that we'll hear all the time is winners never quit. You know, sometimes we hear the corollary version, winners never quit and quitters never win. And yeah, really? Okay. That's never true. Never, ever, ever true. Our lives are years long, and it probably only takes a couple of weeks before we quit at something that we don't like or that is, sucking the soul out of our lives or is painful or is so overwhelming and confusing that we can't figure it out, even with the help of a mentor or a coach or a consultant. I just want you to be able to give yourself the permission to assess the amount of effort that something is taking, the amount of joy you either are or are not getting from that pursuit, and giving yourself the permission to say, F this, I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm talking to you if you're a performer. I'm talking to you if you're trying to learn something technical. I'm always in your corner. I'm always encouraging you to just give it a shot. Give it a good shot, a healthy, deep shot if you really want to get something done, if you really want to pursue something in a particular way. But if it is hurting you, if it is making you constantly sad and depressed and just like you just don't like it, and you've exhausted all your possibilities of getting help doing it, one of the options is walking away. And winners do walk away. It's bringing a tear to my eye because I think some people just beat themselves up and feel like total Nimrod failures when they go, I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. It's not for me. Look at the people that leave our businesses, that leave voiceover or on-camera work or stage work or writing. They just leave because they don't like the fact that we get rejection far more often than we get acceptance. We rarely book things. There's all this stuff that is constantly pounding on our well-being and our sense of self-worth. I urge you to be honest with yourself, to be careful about trying to be superhuman, and know that winners do sometimes quit. And that's kind of what defines them on one side of the equation as winners. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from quitting a passion, quitting the pursuit of this work that I love, that I know you love. But I do want you to know that it is an option, and an option that some people need to consider when they're just at the ends of their ropes. If you're just trying it and you're playing pity-pat with it, and then that's, to me, not giving yourself a chance. But again, at the other end of the spectrum, this whole winners never quit, quitters never win thing, you can safely discard that into the wastebasket to the side of your desk. Tell me what your thoughts are on this. On voheroes.com, give me comments below, give me a discussion, tell me what you're thinking. You can hit the like button if you like what you're hearing. You can subscribe to the channel. You can click the notification bell and get notified when the next episode of this podcast comes out. You can share this with an actor who might need to hear this message. Be happy if you did that. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you in the next episode of the VO Heroes podcast.